So hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my very first ever mukbang. Today y'all, we got chicken. Your girl like dark meat. White meat, I don't even care how much you season it. I'm not a white meat type of girl. Dark meat is for me. I got some green beans and some potato salad, and of course the Chick-fil-A sauce. Baby, let me tell you something. This got a hold on me. I don't know what's in it. I don't care what's in it, but this is the Chick-fil-A sauce. Then I have some Crystal Light that I made. Listen, Publix lemonade be a little sweet, but I got the Crystal Light. So you guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a minute since I've done a actual video. The last video I filmed, I think it was like about 3 weeks ago. Let me go to my YouTube studio. It was about 2 to 3 weeks ago. Let me go back to the video. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. It was spend a day with me, getting my life together. And it's just, I've been so busy with Q4, you know, the year coming to an end. So many changes for me and my content, my daughter, my work life. So much changes has happened, y'all. First, let me say grace. 1 second. Amen. So much has happened since that last vlog you got. And y'all, I got some chicken from Publix. It's so good. So much has happened for me. First of all, if you are new here, hey y'all, you know what I'm saying, welcome to my channel and my platform. On my channel we talk about braces, locks, lifestyle, everything. So make sure you hit the like, subscribe and share button, okay? This chicken is so good. If you live in Florida, you know Publix be busting. You know Publix chicken. I didn't get the rolls, y'all, because I'm cutting back. I was gonna give me some Hawaiian rolls, but like, don't do it, don't do it. And I got my little napkin. But y'all, let's just talk about, like, the first thing first is a lot of people don't know a lot about me. So let me just reintroduce myself. I'm 38. I have a daughter who will be 17 in December. She's my only daughter. Baby, the shop is closed, honey. Ain't no more kids out of here, okay? I was previously married and I am divorced. And I haven't dated. I dated a lot since my divorce, but I want to be present for my daughter. So I put dating kind of like on the back burner. I do talk to people, but as far as like seriously dating, like boyfriend, you come over, spend the night, all that type of stuff, I'm not really up to doing that until she is a little older. Right now my main focus is being present for her and preparing her for life. Like, when you're dating, it takes a lot out of you. And I'm dating with a purpose. So I'm not dating just to see where things go. I'm dating with intentions to be married, you know what I'm saying, grow old together, share a 2-for-1 with, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people in this generation around my age group, they're either coming out of a divorce or like they're coming out of divorce or going into a divorce, if that makes any sense. So they have been married long and then they're like 38, 39, and they're like, they want to have fun with the younger girls and they're not really serious. So recently, a lot on my social media platform, I've been getting hit on by a lot of young boys, and I don't know why. Y'all just dropping stuff everywhere. I don't know why, because I'm not attracted to anybody younger than me. You may be cute, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you down easy. Like, I remember there was this 21-year-old trying to talk to me, or 18-year-old, y'all. I was like, baby, And I don't care how much money you got, you cannot buy my independence. Yeah, I am messing this chicken up. But I decided to put dating off on the back burner until she's a little older. I just want to get her out of high school. And I also, you know, I'm learning some things about myself. As I get older, I'm learning that, you know, I'm a true introvert. I like my space. I like being home. I like, you know, going to the gym. I love, you know, just helping people. You know, I'm not one to go stand on couches no more. I'm not one to go to a hookah lounge no more. I'm not one to do something just because it's Monday. Like, everything I do is intentional. So it's the same thing when it comes to dating. So if I'm dating someone, it's intentional. It's like, why are we doing this? Is it just lust? Is it love? Is it wants? Is it a desire? Is it something that you have or I have? You know, what is it that we like about each other? And I think that's where I'm at. And that's why dating is kind of like on the back burner. I'm not really focused on it. Like, if it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, it, you know, it doesn't. Like, I was married before, and I got to marry the man that, you know, I loved. I had a daughter with him, and things didn't work out. Not the end of the world. So, you know, it's like, there's so many ways you can look at situations about life. And to me, I look at it like, you know, I lived and learned, and I was married so young. I know so much more about myself now, that when I get older and I get, you know, as I get older, I'm learning, evolving, so that when I get in my next relationship, I could bring something more to the table than just a pretty face, you know. Y'all, why my dad calling me? I'm gonna call him back. You know, I bring more to the table than just a pretty face. And I think a lot of women have that totally, like, in their head. You know, Cardi B made that song, you know, I don't cook, I don't clean, but I'm gonna show you how I got this ring. Honey, one thing that I've learned in life is that a man has to be served. And, you know, I just, you know, I'm just very intentional when it comes to dating. So that is the question of, you know, am I dating? Do I have anybody special in my life? No. And I mean, I date, but for the most part, Yeah, hold on, my dad is still texting me, huh? This is my favorite. Like, So that is the question about dating. I answer y'all questions, so So if you are new here, you probably, and if you're oldie but goodie, you probably see a change in my platform, and you see that I've been posting more fitness content. Fitness has been one of the things that I have just kind of grown, you know, just kind of grew into, and it became a crazy obsession. I started fitness during quarantine, and when I was in quarantine, the very first time, I was looking at my body, and I was like, I know I'm pretty, but I didn't feel good about what I saw in the mirror. I didn't like the way I looked. So I started walking downtown. Then I started running. Like, every day after work, I would just walk for 2 miles, for 2 miles, for 2 miles. I did that for a whole year. Then I joined the gym. This food's so good. I joined the gym and I started watching more videos about weightlifting, about toning, all that. Mind you, I was still eating wrong during that time. So what happened was I started to like realize that I just can't work out and continue to eat bad. So the first year of COVID, I started to train my body to work out. Towards the first year, I started eating right. I've known at a young age that my blood type was O negative, and I struggle with, you know, being anemic a lot, and I still struggle with that. It's hereditary, it's genetics. It's really, I do work on it, but it's kind of like it's going to be there, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the first year of COVID. Then the second year, I started seeing great results, and I started doing TikTok. I think December 2020, yeah, 2021. I started TikTok. I started making money on TikTok. I started doing fitness content. I started going live. I started doing all that, you know, around fitness. And that's what y'all see now on my page. Is a lot of fitness content, a lot of motivating, encouraging messages, because it's like I have my degrees, well they're up there, and it's in human services. That's one, and I want to use my degree, and I want to, you know, serve God people. I want to help them. You know, the little crusty part of the chicken, it'd be flying everywhere. So I wanted to find a way to pull my degree into my everyday life. So I made sure that my content matched up with my beliefs, and it matched up with, you know, what I was doing. So I started posting content of what I ate. Oops. I started posting content of picking out gym clothes, just talking to people about fitness, and it kind of like, just kind of like spiral, like a little domino effect. I remember I was talking to my homegirl, and I was telling her how my channel wasn't growing, and she gave me some of the best advice in the world. She told me to be organic and stop asking for your friends and your family to follow you. And I was like, but they're my family, they're my friends, they should follow me. Let me tell you something, a stranger will support you more than your own family. So I took her advice, and I started being more organic. I stopped trying to be like the girls that I see on social media. I stopped trying to be like everybody else. And my channel grew tremendously with my watch hour, with my subscribers. I was just like blown away. But fitness has been something that I've always loved, and it's always been a part of me. Like, I've always liked working out. I've always loved playing sports. Basketball, swimming is my favorite. I love to swim. Like, Right during the Olympics, I used to like obsess about Michael Phelps. So, so, you know, I just said, you know what, let me just post content that's centered around who I really am, which is fitness. And doing so, it has been successful for me. When I stopped trying to be aesthetically pleasing and look like all the other pages, my channel gets, when I stopped trying to be like the other pages and just be myself, my channel grew. So I mean, if you came here because of TikTok, from either my braces or my locks, you will see those videos. My braces journey is coming to an end next year. So happy about that. Your girl's gonna always have locks for now, I don't see myself changing or trying to do something else. But yeah, I'm gonna have some locks. But I definitely want to make sure on my channel that I teach women the importance of having a healthy lifestyle, how fitness can affect everything in your life, from how you show up at work, what type of mother, sister, friend, auntie you are. Like, one thing my mom always taught me is when you look good, you do good. And you know, we have a baby, we have fibroids, we have all these issues as a women, and people want us to be a size 2. I don't want that for you. I want you to be the best version of who you are. And what does your best look like? You know, your best look like maybe 5 pounds lighter or 5 pounds heavier. Your best may look like, you know, someone who have a more toned, defined back. Your best may look like someone who, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your best may be, stop comparing it to what you see on social media. Half of what you see, come, is fake. Okay? It's fake. So, and I've learned that because I've seen a lot of people at the gym that work out. And a lot of people that I've seen on their Instagram, they be posing a certain way. They be holding their butt in, or I mean, their stomach in, sticking their butt out. Not me, honey. I be sure to focus on the things that are my highlights. My highlights are my legs. My highlights are my back, my shoulder. You know, I posted several videos on how to, you know, lose your fupa. I showed before and after pictures because people was like, how do we know that picture is real? Well, baby, it's the same me. So I posted before and after pictures, but I always tell people that it took me 2 years to get here. 2 years, you know, to constantly being, being consistent. When everyone else is clubbing, partying, house events, birthday parties or whatever, invites here and there, going out to eat, I'm in the gym. And yes, I'm eating chicken today. Fried chicken. But I've learned to, I don't see life as a cheat meal. Like, today is not a cheat meal for me. This is food that I'm eating. I didn't eat until 3 o'clock. So, I gotta eat. And this is what I wanted, so I got it. But I also learned to eat for my blood type. And I learned to have a healthy relationship with food. And I think a lot of times, a lot of people have that issue because they don't know how to have a healthy relationship with food. They eat because maybe they're stressed. They eat because maybe, you know what I'm saying, what is it? A relationship. Because they want a certain body, they want to look like certain people they see on social media. Not me, honey. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna eat the foods that I want. I'm gonna also incorporate foods that are good for my blood type. Like, I'm O negative, so I should be eating a lot of red meat. I have braces. I always don't like to eat meat because it's a lot of chewing and it hurts my teeth, and then I have to wear elastics. But I'll make a protein shake, you know, a green protein shake with kale in it, which is just as good for my iron, which is good for someone that has O negative blood. But I had to learn the types of food that were best for my blood type. So, and then one thing I learned is, like, it's funny how, you know, people will look at me and say, you're 200 pounds? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you don't look it. I'm tall and muscle way more than fat. But it took me 2 years to get here. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, I'm messing this food so good. I'll probably go to the gym tonight too, y'all. Yeah, I made a mess. That's my little trash can. But I'm full, but I'm gonna finish it because it's on my plate. I'm one of the people, you put it on my plate, I'm gonna eat it. So my goals for 2023. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what my goals are for 2023. Me and my homegirl were talking today, and she said, this is my goal for 2023. So my goal for 2023 is to take it day by day. She was talking about God and the daily walk that we need each other. Each day comes with its own new troubles and worries, but that's why God gives us new mercy and new grace. So my goal for 2023 is to take it day by day. Yes, I have financial goals, relationship goals, fitness goals, mental health goals, but most importantly, I want to put God at the center. Most importantly, I want to consider Him before I make choices, before I make moves. A lot of times I haven't, and in doing so, I reaped, and the reaping wasn't always good. And I had to learn that, you know, in everything you do, you need to consider and consult God and say, God, is this something that you want me to do? Is this person someone you want me to talk to? Is this job something that you want me to take? So when people ask me, what are your fitness goals? I'll let you know. Right now, I'm obsessed with working out my biceps and triceps. Last month, it was my hamstrings. This week, it's pull-ups. But when I do work out, I always ask God to give me strength during each workout so that I don't re-injure myself. Give me patience to realize that Rome was not built in a day. And that, you know, I love my body at the age of 38. I love my body. And that I'm not going to play the comparison game to someone else that I see on social media. And a lot of people do that. They compare themselves to social media. I mean, I've done it. I mean, I remember when I found out my ex-husband had cheated on me, I would go on Facebook and look at the girls that and I would say, well, why them? Is it because the color of my skin? Is it because I was natural and they weren't natural? Is it because I was depressed, so I was really tiny? And I played the comparison game, and I was like, what about me? What about me? Why not me? What about me? Why not me? I constantly did that, and I had to get in the presence of God to realize that you can't compare yourself to nobody else. What happened in our relationship was because we were unevenly yoked, you know, and that's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I think as women, we always want to know why. But I've learned to accept things for what it is, to see it as face value. So it's like when it comes to first quarter of next year, I'm not making no vision board. I'm not speaking. I just want to be in the will of God, and I want to have His protection, and I want to continue having a peaceful life. My life is very peaceful, and I love it. I love the way I learn. I love the way I show up. I love the way that I love and help other people. And I think if we, as women, will realize that, we will be more happier in life. But I think we spend a lot of time, I am done. spend a lot of time constantly, you know, saying and doing things that, you know, I'm one of those people, like, after I eat, it's like, okay, get away from me. I don't want to see it. Like, yeah, but get y'all some of this Crystal Light. Crystal Light and Chick-fil-A sponsor me. But I think us as women, we spend a lot of time taking care of everybody else that we forget to take care of ourselves. So when I mention and I say come up with a healthy hair regimen, come up with a healthy routine, that's so that you can be happy and whole. Like, how can you pour into someone else's cup if yours is empty? Always make sure your cup is full. And in order for me to do that, I work out every single day. In order for me to do that, I journal. So that when someone does call me and say, hey, can you pick up my daughter from school? Hey, can you make me a protein shake, or can you come show me a workout? I make sure that I make time for the things that are important to me so that I can be present there for the ones that I love. So coming up with a healthy hair regimen, the goal is not to have, you know, your hair down your back. Your hair will grow down your back when you come up with a healthy hair regimen that works best for you. You working out and doing cardio every single day and not eating right, you will see real results when you have a healthy relationship with food and you are consistent in the gym. You will see true results. Yeah, I say a lot too, but when you read your word and you pray and you spend time with God, you're able to be there for other people when they're going through a divorce, when they're going through something in life. You're able to be present for them. You can help point them to scriptures. You can read. You know, that's what coming up with you know, a healthier hair regimen. When I always say stay pretty and stay busy, my mentor, you know, which is my best friend, she came up with that, and I just gravitated to that. And when she explained to me the reasoning and the meaning behind it, it was like, yes, that resonates with me and who I want to be. And it's like, yeah. So that's why you see, you know, my hashtag is stay pretty, stay busy. Because as women, if we look good, we do good. But before we can, you know, deposit and pour into anybody else, we have to fill ourselves up. So make sure, ladies, that when you are, you know, depositing and helping everyone else, make sure that you take care of yourself. You know, taking care of yourself is not taking a bath. It's not about getting your nails done. I mean, it can be, but it's about what's going on in here and what's going on in there. Because, you know, my first marriage taught me so much, and I'm so grateful for my ex-husband and the experiences we have, good and bad, that now when I get married again, I know how to, you know, be the woman that he needs, how to be patient with him, you know, how to love on him, how to, you know, be there for him emotionally and mentally. So, you know, you live and you learn. But you guys, that's it. I'm gonna see you guys in the next mukbang, and I think I'm gonna do another mukbang, like maybe a seafood one, or like pasta night, like maybe once a week. You guys can like leave your questions down below on any questions you have or any topics you want to talk about. Maybe like a fruit mukbang. I don't know, but I definitely see these all the time on social media. I mean, on YouTube, and I was like, I want to do one. So this was my very first mukbang. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. And remember to stay pretty and stay busy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.
All night, say it, I want all night. Hello stranger, it's been a minute since